Remember that bike, that pit bike that I bought for you?
Yes.
4 months ago? About 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, yeah. Now the first day I had it, the plastics broke off. He said it was only a tack valve. So there's no problem. Then the second week I had the bike. Now he's only riding first gear, second gear. The fucking bearing disintegrated. Remember I came and showed you. And I put in new bearings. Then about a month, then because the spoke was pulled out and the bearing, when the bearing collapsed, it wasn't disintegrated. You still say no, it's Chinese bearing. I got the Timken bearing, I put it in there. Then a month later, say about a month later, now he only rides every weekend, Saturday with Saturday. Then the fucking motor fell out.
That's right, I must replace all those bolts.
Then you say, then I brought the bike in, you replaced all those bolts, everything. Then I took the bike home. He never rode it because it was during the week. Saturday we went to go ride. I said, just ride so I can see them if there was a motor. Motor was fine, but I saw the front wheels doing.
Alright, okay, because I'll tell you, okay, the thing is, I've been hiding sick, they didn't know what was wrong with me, Monster.
Huh?
I was very, very sick, they didn't know what was wrong with me, they found out I got TB, okay?
Yeah.
So as a result now, my brother was doing most of the work for me,
Yeah.
which is a whole thing. Yeah. I'm not happy about it, eh?
Yeah, okay, but now that's not, see, I'm fucking keeping myself so close, I'm gonna get hold of big boy now.
Yeah.
Because now, the serious part of it comes, well, I'm trying my fucking best to keep calm.
Okay.
Saturday he wanted to ride a bike, I said, no, I'm working. So he said his little friend is coming around, they're gonna ride around the road there by the workshop. As he was riding, what I spoke to him, the bike pulled to the side. And he tried to slam on front brakes and he couldn't brake. He was the normal riding, not even fast because it's by the workshop. And there's electricians that do these electrical poles. And he couldn't stop the bike. And he rode straight into this anchor. And he broke his neck.
No, man.
That's his son, he's lying in the hospital now in fucking traction.
No, I'm really upset about this. But
That's why I want to get head boys. You must give me their details because I'm
No, the thing is it's going to fall back on me, okay, because I'm the dealer that's...
Because now he's sitting there, luckily he can move his legs and his right arm. We had to rush him Sunday to hospital. We had to keep him there. The ambulance came and picked him up.
No.
His neck is broken, his second vertebra, his neck is broken. His under was in traction now. And you know what happened on the bike? We checked the bike. I'm going to go fetch the bike now by his friend's workshop. I'm going to take it there to Krimling. The clamp set holder was in shocks.
Yes.
You pull those bolts out to the hand, the thread is on the bolts. Those bolts are in the thread.
Okay, then that's a defective unit from SMS.
It's not even because we checked now what is wrong now. We saw the shocks moved up.
Yes, yeah.
And then he still said, you better check these bolts to see if things, you pull them out to your hand, the aluminium thread of the frame, the bracket work itself, comes out with the bolt.
Alright, listen, I'm sitting here, I'm shocked. You say you controlling your temper.
I'm telling you because now I feel he's lying in free hospital now, and you can go and check up. It's in G2.
No, look,
he broke his neck.
You had no reason to lie to me. I'm sitting here, I'm close to tears because my product should never do this.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I want to come and speak to you before I take on Big Boy now.
Okay.
Because I know you...
Can I phone you back? I'm in a meeting. Thank you. Okay.
Because even this 250, that thing's got now 50 kilos on it. And what must be scared to even ride it now? It's because that's just standing there.
Yeah, okay, now, right. We got the director Dirk coming down on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So if you can come get the bike to me before Wednesday, when he comes through, I can show him the bike. He can do the inspections, whatever.
No, but it's all the repairs that are done. You know that. Like I said in the beginning, the first day, that little simple bracket that holds the plastic guards on. Our thing on wasn't properly.
Yeah.
And I got that fixed, but that's covers. I didn't put such a big fuss about it.
Yeah,
but then the motor, you know, you had to repair the motor again. A fucking motor falls out of the frame. You know, that's not right. And then the back wheel bearing is just disintegrated. So I'm putting Timken bearings there. And now it's, with the shocks, it's just pulled out. It's, now it's,
that's what I said, if you can get the bike in your business, you know, there's no words to describe how upset I am right now.
and the thing is, I won't sit here bullshit you because he's sitting with a broken neck. Just thank God his spinal cord's not injured. That, but they got to keep him in such a position that if he moves his head, he's fucking paralyzed for life.
I know, I'm sitting here, I'm devastated.
Yeah,
But like I said, Dirk from Big Boy is coming down on Wednesday.
yeah.
If you can get the bike to me, then I can show him and say, look, this is the unit.
Because I don't want any of there wasn't covering up and say, nah, but that's the story.
No.
Because I've been young, how many times? It's twice already I've been back with that bike. And he went through
the bearings collapsing, not acceptable.
the wheel bearings collapsing,
Yeah.
engine falling out.
Those bolts coming loose from the engine, not acceptable.
Yeah. And then, you know, I don't mind things like fucking side covers and brackets, you know, okay, that's it. But the front shocks is your fucking, if that thing collapses, it's a child's life.
That's it.
If the engine falls out, it's a child's life. You can't tell him he can't ride it everything because it's a dirt bike.
No, of course, I understand that.
You know, it's a 125cc in that frame. And then every ride I go and I check every, well, I was leaving, but now,
bolts putting out, that's unheard
a
of.
6 mil cap screws.
Yeah.
They've got one 8 mil on the top and two 6 mils at the bottom. Not only the one side, both sides.
No, that's unheard of. And I mean, we tighten those things, we put Loctite on there to ensure they don't come loose. Eh?
Yeah,
Oh, no. Okay, well, I said, please get the bike to me. And Dirk's going to be on Wednesday. I'm going to show him the
but I want to be here when he gets it.
Yeah, well,
Let me know. Yeah, because the thing is, you know, this is now already, I'm going to, just the medical expenses on this.
No, I know.
You know, just to lay in the hospital, he's going to be there 6 weeks, costing 150,000 rand. No, that's just an estimated price of this, and I've been, it's not that it's just happened, it's been happening now.
This is devastating.
And it was, the bike was helping you, it was brand new, it wasn't fucking anything.
No, it was a brand new bike. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't even start it. You still started it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I still, when I got it, I still checked, put in the oil and started it. That's why I say it was fucking brand new, everything was brand new. And then,
okay,
now I took that to feel that I mean, you don't expect things to start breaking off and falling apart within, and that's what, it's maybe 4 months ago I bought the bike.
That's right. Yeah, no, definitely. You definitely got an issue here. And actually now a child getting hurt.
Yeah, no, look, as I said, you must, there's Dirk must, I don't even know what he can do because this is now Big Boy as a Big Boy, fucking big, was a company.
But you know, I want to.
But I'll give him the opportunity to speak, but I know he must know that I'm not going to fucking,
Yeah, I'm so upset.
about the bike now. I'm more concerned about getting him right, that everything's going right with him.
Yeah, no, this breaks my heart. That's one of my products.
But I mean, this is,
So
you
it's a
know,
child like this, yeah. It's-
yeah, no, and the thing is, these things are being sold for children, and it's a
Yes,
child's
yeah.
bike.
Yeah.
And the children's lives are at risk. Him and his friend were riding up the road like that. And his friend was on the side, so he couldn't turn that way, his friend was this way.
Yeah.
Because the bike kept on pulling to the side. And then all of a sudden when he went just a little bit this way, the bike completely shot to the left. And he tried to pull brakes to stop the bike. And the brakes failed, the brakes didn't take. And then he went straight into this was an anchor.
Yeah.
Because what happens when that shock collapsed, it's probably the one
Yeah,
went
yeah.
lower than the other and it pulled the bike to the side. And then obviously,
Well, it could be with the uneven shock pressure.
Yeah.
That it pulled the disc skew.
yeah, that's what I say, that it
Yeah.
pulled the disc skew that he couldn't, that's why I say the one must probably collapse and he couldn't pull the
That's
brake.
it, yes, yeah.
And then, because then when we checked it, they fucking completely loose.
Yeah, I'll do an assessment as soon as the bike comes in.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I know Dirk's there, Well, Dirk will give me an approximate time what time he gets you. I'll phone you and tell you. And then we can have a meeting. This is serious.
Yeah, that was all.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't fuck around with my own child's life.
No, you wouldn't definitely.
And you know, as they get better, I know they're all gonna get more rough and shit together. But I keep an eye on him, and I said to him, "You don't leave this. We got a big yard over there.
Yeah.
He just rides around there. He doesn't go out of the yard. He doesn't go to the bush or anything unless I wasn't with him. Mainly because I'm scared of him getting punches and shit in the bush.
Of course, yes.
Then he's stuck alone there.
Yeah, I'm actually going to phone
And
Dirk
then
now.
his friend came around early, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I left at 7:30. His friend got there at 8. They came and called, he just had an accident. But luckily the friend of his father kept him lying on the ground. And then we got the ambulance out and then they came and they took him.
Yeah, but I'm going to phone Dirk now. I'm going to find out more than what time he's getting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then, I'll have to go back to my paperwork stuff. But I said, just send me your number, bit. And I'm going to tell him there's an issue, child got badly hurt.
Yeah.
And I need to know because we need a meeting.
Only over the weekend, when I wasn't around, wasn't with him. And
Yeah,
you know, as I say, the other bike, the 250 I bought, there's only got 50 kilos on it.
Yeah.
I was saying to my wife that it's going to take 10 years to get to the 500 kilos. You must ride this bike, but she's scared of riding it now because of all his faults of being. She said, no, but it's going to happen to her too.
No, it's understandable. It's totally understandable.
You know, that's.